Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. This is our first episode on the island. Clean play, straight through the whole game, all the way through to Genesis is what we're aiming for. And yeah, everything is just stock standard rates and everything. So imagine you're playing day one, you've never done anything in this game, and you just leave everything as it is and you're in. That's what we're doing with this series. I do have a couple of mods on just for quality of life because I'm going to have to play this thing on my own. So yeah, I'll go through those. But the main reason I wanted to do this is, like, I've played this game for many years, but due to budget restrictions and computer quality and a few other things like kids and all of that sort of thing, I've never actually played the game from start to finish, and I haven't experienced the full Ark Survival Evolved experience, and that's what I want to do. I want to go through and collect all the explorer notes, get all the lore, the stories, so the whole way through the series. But obviously I have played the game enough to know that single player is tough on your own. So what I've got on here is Dino storage, because cryoballs are great. They're a great thing when you're playing with other people on a server. They allow for time, so people can't just throw out dinos at you all the time, and that is great. It's not so great when you're playing on your own and you have to wait out cryo sickness, so that's why I've got Dino storage. I have HD stack mod, because carting all the stuff around is a bit ridiculous when you don't have a whole tribe to help you do it. It'll be fine once I get some dinos later, but especially at the start, you get weighed down so super easy. Awesome spyglass, just so I can see what my dinos are doing and stuff from far away, see how their stats are doing and all of that sort of thing. Make it easier for me to select the right dinos. I mean, honestly, I think awesome spyglass is something the game should have already incorporated. I get that we have a primitive spyglass that shows you what their level is and stuff, but it really doesn't tell you enough about the dinos, so that's why I've got that one. The crafting potion mod, that actually Syntac had that made for him, or someone made it for him. I'm not sure whether he paid someone to make it, or someone just saw that he wanted one made and then they made it. I know I watched the video on it and I've forgotten how exactly it came about, but anyway, the crafting potion, essentially it resets all your stats into crafting for like 2 minutes or something, and then all your stats go back to normal, so you don't have to be constantly mind wiping every time you want to make something awesome. I have S+. One reason is for the hatchery and the nanny and stuff, because breeding in single player is a bit BS, really. It's so time consuming, and if you don't have other people coming into your base and checking on stuff regularly, it's easy to forget what you're up to, and dinos die of starvation and stuff. May or may not have happened to me while I was making my Fjorda videos a few days ago. And also for the ease of being able to pull items from storage to me when I'm crafting. I have auto engrams so that I can get all the engrams and I'm not having to put the points in. And then there's Ark Editions as well, which its main reason for being here is Brachiosaur is my favourite dinosaur, and I don't want to imagine an Ark world without it, so it will always be in all my modded series. Even in my non-modded series, I will always have that particular mod. just you know, quality dino on my Ark. I have to have it. Can't live in a world without it. And yeah, the other two mods I have on here is just the unlock emotes, because I haven't really done many of the events, so I haven't unlocked all of the emote type stuff myself. And Marnii's hair mod, so I can make myself look pretty, because why the hell not? So yeah, that's the mods and stuff we're going to have on here. So at this point, I'm just going to chuck some music on to pass some time while we do some gathering stuff. And then we'll be back. Okie dokie. So, as you may have seen in the footage while we were gathering stuff up, there is this gorgeous little parasaur that is all Christmas coloured. He's red and green. There he is. Ah, isn't he pretty? So yeah, we're going to tame him. He's going to be our first tame of this series. God, he is such a pretty colour. But what I need you guys to do is provide me with a name for this fellow. So, yeah, come up with your best Christmas name. Oh God, no. Not the last row. Ah! No, Clover, don't do it! I need the leather. The joys of watching things back. See, I don't feel at all guilty about... Okay, that's a lie. Yes, I do feel guilty about it while I'm killing them, while I'm playing the game, but I feel less guilty, because I know I need the leather for survival. So,
HLNA is ready to explore.
Yeah, I do want to apologise also for this video being out a bit late. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that this is the third time I'm doing a voiceover on this video. I did one while I was recording it. It didn't take. I then went and re-recorded over the top. It didn't take. For some reason, what I have been doing to record videos up until this point has now decided it doesn't like the way my audio comes across, so it just doesn't want to record my voice while I'm talking anymore. So I had to go and get myself a voice recording program, and now we're doing this one. And it seems to be working. All the resources. That was a very long, awkward pause. Anyway, I'm going to tell a story that I told in the other two recordings of this, and yeah, hopefully you like it. I don't know if I'm going to tell it as well as I did the first couple of times. Probably not, if I'm being honest. Because when I'm in the moment and I'm doing stuff in the moment, it tends to come out a lot better than when I'm having to do it afterwards, which is why this video is so awkward, and I'm really sorry for that. But, yeah, see that cave in the background? That cave didn't used to be there. When I first started playing Ark, none of the caves had been released yet. There was a few that, you know, the entrances were there, but the caves themselves weren't. It was just a little pathway to empty space, essentially. Or they were walled off, like this one was. This was sheer cliff face. The entranceway didn't exist, and it was just sheer cliff face. And, you know, my wife and I playing on a server together, we decided, you know what, this little alcove here, it looks like a nice safe place to build a base. We can wall it off. And very few things will come in and eat us that way. So we've done a fantastic job building up a nice big base. It had elevators and everything. We had all our dinos there. It was nice and safe. And then the patch comes through that released the caves. So suddenly there's a cave right next to our base. And me being the kind of game player that I am, I don't like to go through all the patch notes and stuff when new stuff is being added, because I like to go and explore and find out what's new and different for myself. So that's what I did. I went in the cave and I got just about to the corner that you guys saw when I went in just then. Probably a little bit deeper than that, actually. And then once I made it round that corner, there was like 10 level 200 plus Onyx just waiting there, and they absolutely destroyed me. And me being the absolute dodo that I am, so I'm like, okay, that was a thing. I resurrected myself, got up, went back in the cave to try and get my gear, because my wife likes to go ahead and get lots of stuff. So she'd been farming alphas and getting all the gear off the alphas, and she would have been so mad at me if I lost it all. So then I go back into the cave, and as you do, I died a fair few times retrieving my gear, and I gradually corpse walked my way all the way out with my inventory. Problem being that I led the 10 or so level 200 Onyx out with me. So once they reached outside the cave, they just saw a smorgasbord of all of our stuff and absolutely destroyed everything. So we had to pack up and leave. And yeah, my wife was very angry at me for a little bit over that. But fun adventure that I had in Ark. Funny story. We laugh about it now, but it wasn't funny at the time. So I'm not sure how many of you will have seen the last of my Ark Omega videos, but in there I did include my video schedule that I'm going to be trying to stick to from this point onwards. So Tuesdays my time in Australia. No specific time because delays happen. But sometime on Tuesday I will be releasing Island videos. Then on Fridays is when I will be releasing Fjorda content. So those are the two video schedules I am committed to keeping to at the moment. Oh yay, we're finally taming my little fellow. Took a lot longer to get back to that than I thought. I mean, I could have edited out a lot of the footage, but, you know, where's the fun in that? So yeah, that's the timetable that I want to stick to. I'm committed to it. Should be on a weekly basis from now on, going forward with that. And eventually I will be adding other stuff in, like I want to add maybe some game reviews in on one day a week, and possibly even some League of Legends game footage, because I play that a lot too. So, and yes, I know YouTube algorithm type things like it better when you stick to one game type, but that's not me. That's not what I do. I play whatever I'm enjoying at the time, so I will make sure to share that with you guys. Oh, sorry buddy. I need your leather. On the plus side, yay! Enough leather for our parasol. I don't know why I went to drink then. I didn't need water. I'm honestly so inefficient. It is hard to watch my own gameplay. Now there was a pretty blue and red ichthy over here that I wanted to tame as well. But, you know, when I actually got over here and I tried trying to knock the thing down, it decided it just wanted to fly around in circles over my head and not actually come down and attack me. I have never seen a Nixie behave like that. But that's what it decided to do. So yeah, that was fun. I have no idea why I threw that bowler. No, actually, I wasn't trying to throw the bowler. I was trying to switch out hands. And yeah, accidentally threw the bowler instead. My goodness, that video is dark. I will remember to gamma up for you guys so that you can actually see it better from now on. Yay! It's down! Go to sleep! Go to sleep! Go to sleep! Oh. Well, I didn't want to kill it. Anyway, time to make that parasaur saddle that I said we could make. And then we'll get our parasaur saddled up and moved over here, and then I think that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully with the next one I will be able to record as we're going, so I won't be as awkward sounding, hopefully. I mean, I sound awkward at the best of times, but less awkward, because I will have content to talk about while we're doing things. Yep. As I said, names in the comments down below. I want to see some awesome Christmassy type names, because I'm not giving him a name until one of you gives me an awesome name for him, because he deserves one. What are you doing, Clover? Quit being so inefficient. Go and get the parasol. There we go. There we go. And he's home. Beautiful. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, chuck me a like. If you want to see my future content, subscribe to the channel. And please leave me a comment. Let me know what I can do better. What you like to see less of. And a good name for this guy. Alright guys, I'll see you all next time on the Clover Patch.